In this video, we'll cover basic user interaction in Python using the input function to capture user input and the print function to display it. For this tutorial, we'll be using PyCharm, which is one of the most popular integrated development environments for Python. To get started with PyCharm, visit the official JetBrains website at jetbrains.com/PyCharm. When you launch PyCharm, you'll see the welcome screen in front of you. This is where you can start a new project, open an existing one, or even clone a repository. Look for the New Project button in the center of the screen and click on it to begin. PyCharm then opens a setup screen where you can configure your new Python project. The name field is where you enter the name for your project. Below that, there's a location field, which shows the folder where your project will be saved. On the left side of the screen, ensure that Pure Python is selected. This option will set up a basic Python environment. Moving down to the interpreter type and Python version, PyCharm will automatically detect your Python installation and set it as the interpreter. If you have multiple Python versions installed, you can click the drop-down to select the one you'd like to use. Once you have your project created, it's time to start interacting with the user. Start by adding a new Python file to the project. Then, to get information from the user, we will use Python's built-in input function that allows us to capture text input from the user. This line of code does two things. It prompts the user to enter their name, then it saves the response in the name variable. To run the code, you can either click the Run button in the top right corner of PyCharm or use the keyboard shortcut Shift plus F10. Either option will execute the program and open the console at the bottom of the screen. Once you run the code, PyCharm will display a prompt in the console that says, "Please enter your name." This prompt comes from the message we wrote inside the input function. Now that we've captured the user's input, it's time to display it back to them. To do this, we'll use another built-in Python function called print. The print function allows us to display messages and output directly in the console. And there's your quick overview of using Python and PyCharm to interact with the user. If you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and check out more content on this channel. For more comprehensive tutorials and coding resources, visit breakpointcoding.com.